Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since the last update of the Waterbox Peninsula, so we're going to take a look at the tank today. But first off the bat, we have some new corals that just came in from FishOfHex Aquatics. So let's open this box up and start the acclimation process, dip them, and get them in the tank. Alright, so this time around I went for more SPS. I had a big die-off in my tank due to diatoms, so I lost about, I would say, 70% of my coral. Luckily, the most expensive pieces actually survived. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Let's take a look at the new corals here we have. So right off the bat, I'm impressed with the size of these frags. I usually buy from, well, in the past I've purchased from Tidal Gardens and WWC, some of the bigger names out there, and they ship out a lot smaller frags for the most part. This guy is pretty big too. Now I'm just getting into SPS, so I'm not a big, I don't really know the names of most of these. This guy looks like the Miyagi tort, might be. And then we have this piece right here. They look really healthy and a really decent size actually. So yeah, I'm not sure which is which, but here's the list. We have the ATL Blue Clover, Miyagi tort, Green Slimer, and WWC Yellowtip. I actually had a small piece of this before from a local reefer, but yeah, I lost it to the diatoms, or the dinos I should say. It wasn't diatoms, it was dinos. So I'm gonna go ahead and temp acclimate these guys, and that's it. I'm gonna put some tank water in here, do a quick dip, and then just put them in the tank. Alright, so let's do that and we'll come back. Alright guys, so the corals are acclimating here with the temperature. And they look pretty nice. Good looking pieces. I can already start to see the colors, the coloration coming out. So while that goes on, let me show you the new stuff here in the tank. So if you guys saw my previous videos, I had a big hair algae problem. So I started dosing Vibrant, and that started taking care of it, but in its place dinoflagellates started to take over. So yeah, basically traded one problem for another, and I think the dinos were worse. I lost about 8 to 10 pieces of coral that I had in this tank, so that was unfortunate. So I took the opportunity to take out, at that point there was still some hair algae on the rocks, big patches that were stubborn. So I took the opportunity to take out those pieces and swap them out with new pieces of Caribsea arches. So that's what we have kind of going on over here. Alright, give me a sec. This guy detached. Alright, so yeah, that's what I did. I got Caribsea arches and I glued them together. So we have this really nice arch right here. There's basically 2 arches glued together. And then we have this, also 2 arches, one on top of another. And back here we have about, I want to say 3 arches. So there's an arch here, and then basically an upside down arch on that side. So these 3 structures are new. These were old, I guess. They were the live rock I left in. We have this donut shape, then this dual arch, another dual arch, and then an arch back there. So luckily the most expensive of my corals survived. I still have the Hellfire torch, the cotton candy, and then some hammers, not too expensive, but my favorites. So yeah, basically my 4 favorite pieces of coral made it through the outbreaks. and they're still alive and kicking. So I'm gonna focus on having this front section, the lower rock work, with LPS, and some of the higher sections with sticks, hopefully. Let's see how that works out. So we still have some dinos here and there, but overall I think I'm winning the battle. I have a UV sterilizer that's kind of helping keep them in check. All right, so let's cut it here, and we'll come back once the sticks are in the tank. All right, guys, so the frags are in the tank and in their position, permanent position, hopefully. So let's take a quick look at that. All right, so we got the WWC yellow tip right there. Here's the Miyagi tort. Very nice purple. We have the ATL blue clover back here. And we have the green slimer right over here. Alright, so they all look nice and opened up. They have their position set, hopefully. And if all goes well, they should be growing in fast. Lighting seems adequate now. I've been keeping the parameters nice and stable. And the dinos are on the way out, hopefully. So let's see how this goes. I'll update next month once the new frags are set up. And if you have any questions on this tank, let me know. I love it so far. No complaints whatsoever. So if you're thinking about it, leave me a comment and I'll answer any questions.